Hello, beautiful people! So you want to be a tracker, want to learn how to skin, have motivation to skill but don't know where to begin? Consider this your cheat sheet to level 250. What to kill and where to go, isn't that nifty? Of course, I'll cover the basics of experience gain. This is one of the fastest skill grinds that there are in the game. I'll not hold you up, I know what you want. Sit back, relax, and I'll teach you how to hunt. First, we're going to talk about some useful information, just the tips. You should always buy and equip the highest tier and gear score skinning knife that you can according to your level. It's just good practice, so head over to the trading post and upgrade your tools. If you're interested in numbers and such, here's the levels for skinning knives that you can use and which animals you can skin based on your level. But we don't math around here, so let's move on. Speaking of knives, if you can get one with the Tanner's Discipline perk, that'd be awesome. Totally not necessary, but it definitely helps a lot. This gives you more experience when skinning, and it scales off of the gear score of the knife that you have equipped. While we're on the topic of perks, there's some other ways to get skinning perks. You can get bags with the Tanner's Burden perk that will reduce weight for rawhide, leather, and skinning knives, or the Extra Pockets perk to allow you to carry around more stuff. More stuff, less weight, longer trip, stonks XP. Another tip is to have as many points in dexterity as possible if you are just focused on tracking and skinning. At 50 points, you get a 10% increased skinning rate. At 100 points, you get 20% haste for 3 seconds after skinning, so you can get to the next creature even faster. At 150 points in dexterity, you get a 10% weight reduction for skinning items, and at 200, you'll have an extra skinning speed increase, so that's 20% total. All that means faster experience and longer trips. You can also grab a decidedly dexterous music buff to take advantage of a delicious 75% gathering speed buff that lasts for 30 to 90 minutes. So stop and tip your local musician. When you skin something, you do have a chance to find an item that gives you experience in the skill when you take it to a tannery station in one of the settlements. That would be a strange bone, an abnormal bone, and an unusual bone. In order to get these bad boys as drops, you're going to need 1,000 luck or higher. Now, I do want to point out that there are so many other things involved in the tracking and skinning skill that I am not covering here. There are potions, food, a skinner's outfit, and trophies, among other things that are going to increase yield and luck when skinning, but since that doesn't increase experience, we're going to leave them out of this guide. You can consider this my only experience account. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get to the good stuff. So for the beginning levels 0 through 50, you're going to want to start by just skinning everything and anything that you see in your path in the starter areas while you're questing and getting up your combat level. Let no wolf, turkey, or bunny remain in your path untouched. Once your combat level is up a little bit and you're a baby legend, you can teleport to the Starstone Gate, fast travel in Everfall, and kill Woodland Lynx that are all around the outside of the Barrows area. These are super easy to kill and will give you about 300 experience depending on your boost, and you will be 50 in no time. The Shattered Obelisk area is like a huge rectangle, and you're going to find these Woodland Lynx literally all around the outside of it. So if you don't see any where you are, keep following the outer wall of the Shattered Obelisk area and you will find a lot of them. For levels 50 through 99, you're going to want to start by heading to Cutlass Keys and ride over to Fort Ramos from the Marshview Shrine. It's times like these that I am so happy that we have mounts in the game right now. We are zooming on these roads. Just a short ride south from the shrine, you're going to find inside and outside a bunch of corrupted doggos, the Lushhunt Pointers. Again, around Fort Ramos, they're going to be all outside, so if you don't have any more in front or inside, you can just start running around the outside border, the wall, and you're going to find a whole bunch in the woods. These hellhounds are going to give you about 509 XP each, again, approximate, and they are super easy to take down. So with the newest patch for New World, they changed the render distance, I guess, to help with lag and stuff, and it looks like there's nothing here, but they pop up on you when you get close to them, so just run around and you'll find them, you'll see. It was a little unfortunate for the video because I'm telling you to go places and I teleport there to show it and there's nothing there. But trust me, it's actually there. Just run around and it's going to pop up in your face when you're right next to it. So if you're tired of killing these doggos and your combat level is a little higher, there's an alternative spot that I absolutely love. Head southeast from the Bastion settlement in Great Cleve. This is a little bit of a trek, but still not very far from the fast travel. It is very doable with our trusty steed. I named mine Tony Braxton. What is your mount named? We are on our way to kill snowy cougars. Now these are all over the place in Great Cleve. You're going to see some on the road while you're traveling, but we are going to a specific spot south of a place called Ostrog Glauv. If I said that correctly, I would be surprised. These big tundra cats are level 43. They are super numerous in the spot, and they're going to give you a juicy 760 experience each. Approximately, of course. So, like I said, it is a little bit of a journey to get there, but trust me, it is going to be worth your time. You're literally going to find so many in this specific spot, and your XP is just going to go through the roof. You're going to want to stay here and skin these ice cats until you're level 100, and trust me, it's not going to take long at all. At 100 tracking and skinning, we are going to go back to the Bastion fast travel in Great Cleve, and this time we are going to go north. And don't worry, this time we are not going very far at all. Quite literally right here in this area, you're going to find Alabster wolves and Tainted stags. The Alabster wolves are going to be our main target. They are easy to kill and are very good, steady experience. They also stick out like a sore thumb in these woods. They are not camouflaged at all. I honestly don't understand why they're white. There is also a cave here that is full of a few of them, so if you're really brave, you can enter there and get a lot of juicy XP really quickly. Each of these white wolves is going to give you about 978 experience. That's pretty good. Now the Tainted stags are going to give you a lot more experience than the wolves, about 1,562 experience each. Now you're probably wondering why we're not mainly focusing on these things, but I'm gonna tell you they are kind of annoying to kill. But you're probably better than me and won't have a problem at all. This is my alt that I've been leveling on Pollux, and I decided to use it for most of the video to get my tracking and skinning level up, so my levels are a little bit low right now. Yeah, stay in these woods and kill these things until you're level 150. I hope that you've been questing. At level 150 tracking and skinning, you can start to skin big booty beasts. We're going to go to Nomad Shrine and Brimstone and have a field day. Run around and kill Deadwater and mature Deadwater Scorpions, giving 2,415 and 2,502 experience each, respectively, and approximately. I mean, heck, even some of the young Scorpions in the area give you almost 500 experience, which isn't bad for a one-shot kill. And no, I did not have a marathon questing day and magically get my alt up to 60 and enter Brimstone. I switched to my main. I think I left my alt at like 170 something tracking and skinning, which honestly isn't bad from a day considering I started in the 20s. Now at 205, you can skin creatures up to level 70, but I honestly recommend killing these Scorpions until you max out at level 250. Oh, and there's also a cave nearby. You're gonna see it on the map where you can kill several Scorpions at once if you're tough enough and get delicious experience. Now I know there's new beasts in the Elysian Wilds that you can skin, but I find Scorpions still give the best experience, and this area is a lot safer. So I just want to say at the end here that there are so many options for what to train when leveling, tracking, and skinning. This guide is what I found to be the most convenient and fastest way for me, but it is certainly not the only way, and I am definitely not claiming that it's the best way. If you have some awesome training spots, let everyone know in the comments because sharing is caring. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any New World guide you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments, or even better, come tell me when I'm live on Twitch. Like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, be kind to one another. See you next time, friends.